What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and welcome back to another edition of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. And you can't have a three-way dance unless there's three of us. So joining me, as always, is Shelby, a.k.a. Shubs.
I would like to officially announce I'm entering the Royal Rumble.
Oh, same. And joining me, as always, is Life is Just a Party, and parties aren't meant to last, Nick.
Fuck. I don't know. What's that?
It's a slight delay. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know.
2000 party over. Oops, at a time.
Damn.
All right, we got a show for you here tonight.
I feel ashamed of myself because I love Prince.
Yeah. We got a show for you here tonight. We are doing retro pay-per-view month here, which is just changed as of 2 minutes ago here. We were going to review the Royal Rumble 99 next week, and then what was the original one? We were going to
2005.
That's what it was. But that has changed. Shelby actually came up with a genius idea. He has one every 50 episodes.
I'm pretty intelligent.
Yeah, when he wants to.
Pretty smart. SMRT.
So I picked the 1993 Royal Rumble that we did for this episode that we will talk about tonight. So next week, we are going to do the 2003 Royal Rumble. And then after that, we're going to do the 2013 Royal Rumble, which will then lead us to our 2023 Royal Rumble. So there you go. And of course, we're going to play It Came From eBay, the three-word dance. And tonight, after we review the Royal Rumble, we're going to play an old classic, one of Shelby's favorite games here, and that is He Said What?
I got my mouthpiece all clean and ready.
There you go. So let's get right into it with some news here. We always start with some news.
Sounded dirty.
Not really a lot of news except for one big thing, but let's hit some softcore shit before we get to the hard stuff, I know. CM Punk. As we all know, there was talks of maybe buying out his contract, but Tony Khan said, no, I need CM Punk. But he is possibly making a comeback here because he has been in the gym recently, training for a comeback. Thoughts on CM Punk's return, and can you two keep it above the belt?
Probably not.
Where's he going?
Oh,
AEW, I assume.
That's a good point.
Yeah, but I mean, assumptions are one thing, but the Rumble's coming up too.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I don't see that, but I was thinking Ring of Honor. He owns Ring of Honor now.
Then no, but Tony, no. If he's
boy, that escalated quickly.
If he's not showing up in the Rumble, I don't give a fuck really about where he goes. I don't. Yeah, you know what? We'll just leave it at that. I don't give a fuck where he goes. Fuck him.
I'm interested. I'd really like to see him make a return somewhere. I don't think he's done yet. No way.
Last night, one of the autograph people I talked to, he was like, the ladder match for Death Triangle and the Elite was on, and he was like, my guess is that Death Triangle is going to retain because CM Punk shows up, and I'm just like, boy, you're on some good shit.
Yeah.
Because if you really think Death Triangle is going to win this match, keep dreaming, and B, if you really think, I could see CM Punk coming back to AEW, but I think it's going to be a long time before shit settles down to where the Elite and CM Punk are just like, all right, let's do business together.
I don't think they ever will.
Really?
I really don't.
So?
Yeah. Just I don't know. AEW is very cliquish. There are certain guys that like working with each other and work with each other all the time, being the Elite and the Death Triangle.
Mm-hmm.
One of those cliques. And then there's a lot of guys that just don't interact whatsoever. So I don't see it happening. I don't know personally. I could see him coming back maybe, but.
I could see it happen, but it would just be a long, long time.
It would definitely have to be a very long time. But...
Yeah, I don't see it like, oh, Punk's back and let's lean into the Elite versus Punk. I don't see it being that.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that were saying that whole thing was a work, but it's like, I don't think so.
If it was a work, they would have executed it. They would have followed up on it long before.
Yeah, something would have happened, whether it was a match.
Steel wouldn't have been fired.
That too. Yeah.
I don't have a segue for this. But Triple H, who was in.
No, I've never heard of him.
Oh, really?
Okay.
No. But he is head of creative now, so to speak. Well, for how much longer, we don't know. But as of right now, he's head of creative. And of course, as we all know, he went on his little rehiring spree, bringing back people. One of the or three of the people he brought back, hasn't really been hitting with the audience. And I think we all know what we're talking about here, that being Hit Row. And turns out that it's been apparently obvious that Hit Row wasn't getting over as a face. So recently they were turned heel on SmackDown at the expense of Ricochet, and the word is that this is Hit Row's last chance to get over.
As it should be. Fuck Shit Row.
Nick, thoughts?
You just heard me.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
That's all? That's just fuck Shit Row?
There's nothing more I can say.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I haven't seen enough of them to really care all that much, but they don't sound very interesting to me.
Let me spin this here. Would you be, Nick, would you be acting the same way if they returned with Swerve?
If they returned with Swerve, we wouldn't be talking about them right now. About them potentially being done.
Fair enough. I don't think they were on SmackDown long enough the first time for people to be like, oh, fuck, why'd they get fired? I think it was more like, wow, they were fired. Like, it was more shocking than it was like, no, why'd they fire them?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, how long was it? Like a month?
It was, barely.
Yeah.
So, I don't think it's a question of, like, the combination of people in the group. I don't think that's a question. I think we'd be saying the same thing even if Swerve was with them. That's just my personal opinion. But,
I think they probably would have split him from fucking Hit Row at some point.
Yeah.
He obviously seems like he was the best part of the whole thing, so
it would have happened. Adonis, the next closest.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the other guy's name?
Top Dollar.
Yeah, he's the one that I always hear people shitting on. Yeah.
Well, did you see that? Did you see that?
I mean, I would do dirty things to B-Fab, but that doesn't mean she's not shit at her job.
Did you see that suicide dive he almost fucked? Well, he did fuck up, I should say.
No. I was saying, what suicide dive? The one he fucked up?
Yeah.
Watch Dollar?
Watch Dollar.
He went for a suicide dive and just his feet caught the top rope, so he basically ate shit and then flipped over, still landed on his feet and tried to play it off as hey, I fucked up, but hey, I recovered and shit, and everybody had to sell he hit him and he hit nothing and shit, and they even turned it into a storyline.
That with Ricochet, and then Ricochet
ass. Yeah,
that's how they turned them heel. Ricochet squashed them, and then they turned heel.
I just saw that dive. Jesus Christ, that's bad.
Yeah.
It's funny because he looks like he's a big dude. You think he could make something, but no, he just kind of sucks by the looks of it.
Kind of sucks. Fuck him.
I think we're going to pass over this one real quickly, but I just want to mention that Daga and Tessa Blanchard getting a divorce. So Tessa Blanchard, if you're listening, call me.
Somebody cheated on the other.
No, they said they didn't.
Yeah, okay. But they're not going to remain friends. Okay, sure.
Okay, you must have read something different because that's not what I read.
Yeah, I was going to say, I barely pay attention to this shit, and I read that they were staying friends.
No, yeah, I read that they weren't staying friends and that they were done with each other permanently.
I read that they were getting a divorce and that it wasn't infidelity, it wasn't because they were abusing one another or anything like that, and that they're still going to be friends.
Maybe I was on another planet.
Maybe, yeah, because that's completely opposite from what I read.
Or got fucked up too early in the morning. I don't know.
That could be it. Because you're reading something completely different.
So yeah, Tessa Blanchard. Too early.
The Tessa Blanchard, if you're listening, call me. Put my mouth all over you. You know. Although I will say, like, I read the comments. I went right to the comments when I read this article, and then it was down there. They're just like, Tessa Blanchard is so nuclear that she even got future endeavored from her marriage, which I was just like, that's so wrong. And it's so funny too.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Now let's get to the elephant in the room here. Tuesday night, I was just chilling, just laying on the floor, playing these exit games that are
I went for a poop.
Yeah, I was just playing these exit games. They're basically escape rooms that you can play in your house. All of a sudden, I look at my phone and I see WWE sold to Saudi Arabia. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, out of the fucking 10 names that were listed on that list, that was the last one I expected. Other than Netflix, I would have expected Netflix to buy before Saudi Arabia. Because I don't think Netflix, I saw Netflix on the list and I was just like, really? Because they're not really into the live sports category. Amazon kind of plays with the live sports. They throw in football games and shit every now and then. But I was just like, Netflix doesn't really do anything live.
Yeah.
But it turns out, looks like, WWE kind of blew their load a little, or the internet kind of blew their load a little early there, because it looks like that deal's not final. But it is on the table, and that would include WWE no longer being a publicly traded company anymore. They will no longer be on the Wall Street exchange market. On top of that, I think did we mention Vince being the chairman of the board last week?
No,
last week we didn't know he was going to be chairman. There was speculation. And then the next day, when the last episode had already premiered, we found out.
That's what it was. So yes, Vince McMahon also using his big dick energy to what?
Big grapefruits.
To become chairman of the board again, but not the CEO. Nick Khan is the CEO, and I bet you're wondering, oh wait, Stephanie McMahon's the CEO too. No, she is not, because she has also not only resigned from being the co-CEO of WWE, she's resigned from being chairwoman of the board. She's no longer even part of the board of directors. She said, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. Because Saudi Arabia said, fuck women.
I'm hearing something different, though. I'm hearing that she left because of the proposal of sale, and that Triple H is also opposed to the sale, but he is staying on as long as he can.
Yeah.
I wonder why all of a sudden he wants to sell it, though.
It's out of spite.
Well, it's out of spite. It's because he wants to.
No. If he can't be in power, then no one else in his family can.
If he sells it to Saudi Arabia, though, that's basically him just saying, I'm going to take control of this again. Because he's
basically saying, fuck all of this, because there's no way American networks are going to actually buy that.
I don't know. You thinking American networks are
he's going to use a lot of viewers. He's going to lose all the shareholders. He's going to lose a lot of talent.
Shareholders.
Yeah, he's not going to
he's not going to have shareholders, but he's going to lose a lot of talent.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. He's going to lose a lot of talent because they're going to leave.
All the women, all the gay people who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, they're all going to leave. Guys like Sami Zayn, MVP, Kevin Owens, they're all going to leave.
Are they going to leave or are they going to be released?
One or the other. But, I mean, it's like the concept of a non-compete clause is currently being brought up as unconstitutional, so that idea might be scrapped altogether, too. So there could be a whole hell of a lot of people that are released, and the non-compete clause doesn't matter. So they can be fired and still go work wherever
and that's the Saudi Arabia issue. If Saudi Arabia does, which it took me a long time to realize how a fucking country could buy a company. It took me a long time to understand that concept. Because I'm like, how the fuck does a country just buy a goddamn company? I didn't understand that, But it turns out Nick Khan also ran into the president of ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
ESPN is owned by
Disney,
and he also ran into Bob Iger, who is the owner of Disney or CEO of Disney.
the former and current CEO, because he was relieved of his duties and brought back late last year, 2022.
Yeah. So Disney also wants a piece of that fucking WWE money.
And today it's being rumored that Tony and Shahid Khan are wanting a piece of the WWE money and would find an investor to back them in order to purchase WWE.
He's fucking nuts if he wants to buy that company. He can barely handle what he has. He can't even get Ring of Honor on fucking television.
Yeah, but if he bought...
Take Stephanie McMahon as your backer, then say, okay, Triple H will be in charge of WWE.
He's not going to do that, though.
Who knows? You said last time that the Khans wouldn't even consider buying it, and look where we are.
This is a rumor. So it's not been said by either of the Khans.
It doesn't matter.
It
one
does,
way or another, because you said no, fuck no. And here we are with the rumor, and here we are with the concept actually being publicized.
You know, I heard the president of the United States wants to buy WWE too. That's a rumor going around.
Really?
Okay.
No.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
But that's how rumors start. Until they actually say they're looking into it, I don't believe anything.
Tony had said he was following the sale closely.
No, here's the thing though. If Tony Khan buys WWE, well, he could just keep the staff that is currently on WWE to run that shit and just be like a quote unquote figurehead for it.
Exactly. You know, if he actually got it, he'd be booking. He'd try and book it himself.
Not if they made it a condition that he couldn't.
Why would they care?
Why wouldn't they? If Triple H doesn't want to sell it anyway, but he has no choice because he gets undervoted on the board, it's 8-1 or however many board members there are to 1, and they all vote okay, like they can buy it, but he's going to maintain control because that's the way it is. Like in terms of creative and stuff, what difference does it make? None.
I don't know. I still don't believe it until like the Khans come out and say, yes, we are interested. I don't believe it. I
think that the whole rumor that the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund had bought it was just planted to see what the response would be. And now that they know it's negative, they're not going to sell it to the Saudis.
I think that was somebody just like making something up. Personally.
Maybe even Stephanie sent that plant after she resigned. Because she doesn't believe the company should be sold.
It's going to be interesting, though, if like Vince finds a buyer and then the rest of the board that's against him finds a buyer, and then to see how that all fucking plans out and how that works out in their own like little fucking boardroom or whatever the hell it is that they hang out in when they're making these decisions. Because like Vince wants to sell it to the Saudis. I'm pretty sure he wants to sell it to the Saudis. Because if he sells it to the Saudis, then he can still fucking do the creative on it. But I don't think that like the rest of the board will want to. And it's interesting too that like for him to get back on the board with his other 2 friends, they had to kick 3 people out. And then
after the board of directors had already said no to a letter that he sent them in December saying he wanted back on.
And then 2 people fucking quit. And one of the people that quit the board was the one that started the fucking allegations and the fucking investigation on Vince McMahon. He just said, fuck it, I'm out of here.
No, because, and that's what I'm saying, though.
That's just like, fucking weird.
It just, like, the whole thing is, because he sent a letter to the WWE board of directors in December saying, I want to come back, and they rejected it. Mm-hmm. So then he exercised his majority power.
Yeah.
To bring not only himself, but George Barrios and Michelle Wilson, who he fired, or who were terminated in 2020 as a result of the pandemic.
Yeah.
He brought them back, kicked 3 people off, and then another 2 quit.
Yeah.
Like it's just it's
fucking.
There's no redeemable quality to this. It's just like, you son of a bitch.
It's fucking nuts. It is just fucking crazy what's going on in that company right now. And it's like
Ronda Rousey went on record and said like the WWE is really in flux right now. I'm like, no shit.
No fucking shit, you dumb
Thanks,
bitch.
Captain Obvious.
You should be grateful that you're not a champion right now, so you don't have to be on TV every day. I mean, that's how that is. You should be grateful that you lost that championship because that company is fucked.
The only positive I see coming from if WWE were to sell to the Saudis is that Mansoor would be world champion, and because I kind of like Mansoor. I think he's really underrated.
Just instantly, Mansoor? there's no
I'll
actual
take either
match.
one. I'll take Mansoor or Mansoor. I think he's good.
He just wins Mansoor
with Masay as his heavy, I think I could buy as heavyweight champion.
He just shows up on TV holding the belt because he beat Roman Reigns in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro.
Have Maxine Dupree, but
No. If Saudis were to buy fucking WWE, man, it would be Mansoor defeating Roman Reigns in the middle of the ring in Saudi Arabia. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah,
there would be no fictional tournament in Rio de Janeiro. No.
That's a bit
now, I was trying to say before you two try to go at each other's necks here. If it doesn't sell to Saudi Arabia, though, out of the list of potential candidates that we've seen, who would be the most likely one that y'all would think would buy?
I want to go with the dark horse and say the Khans.
Was it Comcast?
Comcast.
Was that? Yeah. I've heard that they're probably the leading runner in the whole thing if it's not Saudis, I guess. Although I didn't really hear that people say it would be the Saudis necessarily, but that was kind of the name I was hearing thrown around a lot.
I mean, it makes the most sense. I mean, all their fucking content is already on their streaming platform.
Yeah, because they own Peacock, right?
Exactly. Plus they own USA Network. It's a universally owned channel. The only thing they don't have is SmackDown. That's on Fox at the moment. Which
I could see Fox too, but I don't know. Because I mean, SmackDown's been getting better ratings than Raw, so you got to think that Fox is like. I mean, they have been on the list, right? So they got to be really interested in it.
Like I don't see Amazon taking it, even though they fucking dabble in the live sports. Netflix, like I've said, I don't see taking it. I don't see UFC taking it. I don't see a real sports company taking something and doing scripted shit. Or Endeavor, I think that's what it is. And there was another company. Wasn't Warner Brothers on that list?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Discovery.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see them taking it. I mean, Warner Brothers Discovery got out of the wrestling business a long time ago when they were $80 million in debt with WCW. I don't see them getting back into it again anytime soon. They already got back into it with AEW. I don't see them getting into it again with WWE,
No.
And Disney, I don't know about Disney. I mean, yeah, they may be interested in it, but like that'd be almost like selling it to the Saudis in a sense of just like, if you sell it to the Saudis, I think it's going to be really desensitized once it goes through the fucking ringer.
It'd definitely be desensitized if it went through Disney, but I mean, if it stayed, but that's hard to say too.
If it goes to the Saudis are going to be like, okay, we don't want this, we don't want that. Okay, this we're going to change. We want this.
Yeah.
We're going to want this. And Disney's going to be the same way. Like
will the Saudis just say, hey, Vince, you run it how you want it?
Yeah.
Because I mean, they've liked his money. I don't know.
Yeah.
They're in bed with Vince, and they've been in bed with Vince for a while. And
but
I mean, it's interesting that they started doing these big Saudi shows, 5 or 6 years ago now, and they're still doing them. And they have this. It's 2030 when they have that deal till, isn't it?
Something like that.
For the Saudi shows, so that's why sorry.
I was gonna say, let me put it to you like this, because I know it's a theme park and it's a little different, but like this is how Disney works. I mean, when you work at the Disney theme park, when you play, this is a true story. I'm not making a joke here. When you play like a character like Aladdin, there are like certain rules you have to follow. Like you cannot be seen in a certain light or anything like that. Like you have to follow certain things. So like I have a feeling that if WWE is bought by Disney, they're gonna be like, okay, well you can't fucking say this on television anymore.
Yeah.
You can't do that. We can't have this type of character anymore. We can't do that. So I think, and plus like the back catalog. Okay, we can't have Akeem show up anymore. So you have to like delete Akeem from existence and shit, like, you know. So that's my only problem with it selling to Disney.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just looking at text. I just got a important text.
Oh, and it's more important than us.
Yes.
Listen, fuckface.
Do they want to buy? Because this thing, they're gonna want like $4 or $5 billion for it, and are they gonna make a return on that money?
4 or 5 billion, I think.
And if it, maybe, but are they gonna? No matter the cost, are they gonna be able to make the return back on it by putting a couple characters on, you know, in Disneyland and whatever else they can do? I mean, you'll have a bunch of Stone Colds running around in fucking masks. They can't call him Steve Austin. It's just Stone Cold. I don't think they can even do The Rock.
World and it's just like, oh, hell yeah.
Every 5 minutes you're in WWE land. Oh, hell yeah. This is Stone Cold. Oh, you can't say that. Stone Cold.
What?
You just look back, you're like, what? What?
What? Okay, I changed my pick. I want Disney to buy him now.
Yeah, you know what? I
go to WWE land at Disney World and like just see the desensitized version of WWE.
Just John
He puts up the index finger instead of the middle finger.
Hold on. So
John up the pinky fingers. But he drinks a beer.
Pinky
probably
sweater.
Like one of their next biggest stars. But how do they do John Cena? Because they don't own his name. So how would they have like a John Cena?
So when you work for the House of Mouse, they own you.
Yeah, but they don't own the right to John Cena's name. They wouldn't, because WWE doesn't own the right to it.
They would.
I don't think they would.
They would own the right to Juan Cena, though.
But going back to the like making their investment back, look what they did with Star Wars. The second they bought fucking Star Wars, they had like all their chimps in a room writing scripts for Star Wars shit, and look at all the fucking Star Wars shit they pumped out.
They also fired George Lucas.
Yeah. I think it's different when you're talking about a movie, though, or a franchise.
But I'm just saying, like, okay, again, let's play with like Disney buys WWE. Okay, they buy WWE, and Disney's gonna be like, we need to start pumping out some shit.
Yeah.
You know, we need to start WWE the movie.
The story of Beaker and Sheamus, how they are long lost relatives.
I'd watch that.
I just hope.
Hell yeah.
I just hope whoever does buy it has a better streaming app, because the WWE one in Canada fucking sucks. So I'm hoping it's not Peacock, because Peacock's fucking streaming app sucks. Give it to Disney. Just put it on Disney Plus, please. Just get it done.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So that was pretty much all the news I could find this week. So with that being the main one that we wanted to talk about here, of course, the WWE. So we were going to do a mini episode on it yesterday, kind of like what Jim Cornette did, follow suit on that one. But Shelby never responded to it. So I guess that was his way of saying, like, I don't want to. So
I actually did eventually, and I did say I don't want to.
Technically, you didn't. You just kind of went like, "Oh, I just read what was happening." So, so we just waited and did it today here. So now we're gonna move on to our games we like to play here. It came from eBay, and the 3-word dance here. We always
games you may not like to play anymore.
Well, it came from eBay. It doesn't really affect me.
Okay, fine. 3-word dance, though.
Oh god, fuck that game. But
I look forward to it every week.
It came from eBay. It's a game where I give these guys 3 wrestling-related items that I find on eBay, and they have to figure out which one is the highest priced one there. So let me let's go back to here. All right. So Oh, I did these already. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Yeah, okay. This is a WCW Canyon t-shirt, and it's a picture of Canyon on the shirt giving a flatliner, his finishing maneuver, to Santa Claus. Yeah, the t-shirt is size extra large.
Is it like a caricature type thing, or is it actually? When did this happen?
I have no idea, dude. I just saw
it. All right.
Or is it the 1999 WCW Slam Bam sealed Hulk Hogan and Goldberg walkie-talkies? These are two walkie-talkies in the form of Hulk Hogan and Goldberg. Like they're like bodies or Goldberg, and they're fucking walkie-talkies you can use. They're still sealed. Or is it the 1990s WCW NWO necktie that features the likes of Hulk Hogan, Macho Man, and Sting? Which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
WCW neckties.
I'm going with the walkie-talkies.
Points, Shelby.
Yeah.
Because the walkie-talkies are going for the price of $50.
Fuck.
Yes. What happened, Nick? You used to be really good at this game.
I used to be. We're into a new year now.
All right. Here we go.
New year, new me. I suck at this game.
Okay. This is a 1996. Remember the WWF Bend-Em toys, the little small one, rubber toy? All right. This is a 1996 WWF Bend-Em ring. This was a ring specifically for the Bend-Em toys, and you could the bottom of it hollowed out, and you could put some Bend-Ems in there. And this is a sealed ring. Plus, when you bought this ring, you got a free Paul Bearer Bend-Em.
Interesting.
Yeah. Or is it just one sealed WWF 90s pillowcase that features Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Shelby's favorite wrestler of all time, Sable? Or is it the 1985 Ric Flair Houston wrestling contract? This is a wrestling contract, obviously, that is signed by Ric Flair, and it's basically like one that would like you would probably see on TV almost. And it just says like, I, Ric Flair, agreed to wrestle this person in this type of match on this day in Houston, Texas. It was really interesting find.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So which one?
Must have been when he was the champ.
It was about 85. So yeah.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. So which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The Bend-Em's ring with the Paul Bearer.
I'm going with the contract.
Points, Shelby.
Yes.
Damn.
Because that contract is going for the price of $1,199.99.
That's cool, but I'll just take a look at the picture later.
It was pretty unique. I took a good look at it, and I was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And your last three here, let's keep the pillowcase. I'm going to keep the pillowcase in there. The one sealed WWF 1990s pillowcase with Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, and Sable. But I'm also going to include the WWF 1998 Wrestling Clash sealed game. And what this was, it was you basically trained a whole wrestler. You had to feed it, train it, give it matches and shit. It was basically a wrestling Tamagotchi, if you guys remember Tamagotchi.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that's essentially what it was. And it was sealed in the package. Or is it 6, count them, 6 WWF/E, because they have both of them, Good Humor ice cream bar truck stickers. These are the stickers that you see on the ice cream truck and everything. And there was 6 of them. There was Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Chris Jericho, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and I think there was like 2 Stone Colds and 2 Hogans, I believe. And they were just this, they've never been peeled. They were just stickers you could put on your ice cream truck. If you have your own ice cream truck, you can put them on there if you have the ice cream. So which one of these three are going for the most expensive price on eBay?
The ice cream stickers.
I'm going to go with the ice cream stickers as well.
Points. Both of you.
Yes.
It actually is the ice cream stickers because those 6 stickers are going for the price of $150.
God damn.
I know, yeah. I was amazed when I found that.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so Shelby's still in the lead, and he's got a pretty damn good lead there. No need to embarrass Nick and tell him.
No.
So now let's move on to the 3-word dance where we give each other 3 words and see if we can make the connection to who we're talking about here as we continue my fucking fruitless quest here. So,
yeah, it's not happening.
Yeah, sure. All right, so let me find one here. There was another one that I thought was good. Where the hell is it at? Okay. The 3 words are Odyssey, Ricochet, Omos.
Oral Mensa.
I fucking quit. I goddamn hate this game.
What was that, by the way, Nick?
Wait, what?
What'd you say?
Oral Mensa is an NXT star.
Oh, fuck. All right. Next 3 words.
All right, that's been the 3-way dance this week, guys. Oh my God, fuck this game, dude.
Yeah, you're not going 3 for 3 tonight, just so you know.
Obviously. Fuck face.
All right, next 3 words. Awesome.
Miz.
Angry. No. Extreme.
AAE. Morrison.
Nope.
Austin Aries.
Nope.
Taz.
Nope.
John Cena.
Nope.
Hint.
GM or general manager.
Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Fuck. God damn it. Yeah. Awesome A. Angry A. Extreme E. Armando Alejandro Estrada.
Okay, next 3 words. Greatest kid finished.
Greatest kid finished.
Yep.
Charlie Haas.
No.
Shelton Benjamin.
No.
Nicholas.
No. You're close.
Braun Strowman.
There you go. Greatest Royal Rumble winner. He teamed with Nicholas. And I'm not finished with you.
Ah, yes. Give us some throwaways.
Whatever. I guess let's go with this one.
Orange Cassidy.
No.
Doink the Clown.
No. The 3 words are sword.
Drew McIntyre.
No. Sword, opportunity, ninja.
Akira Tozawa?
No.
Cody Rhodes.
No. What?
Randy Orton.
No. What?
Because I go to Sun.
Oh. I see.
Al Snow.
No.
Omos.
No.
R-Truth.
No. Sword, opportunity, ninja.
Mm.
I should have started with this one. Your hint being this person could be a current or former NXT superstar.
Jinder Mahal.
No.
Apollo Crews.
No.
Solo Sikoa.
No.
William Regal.
No.
Samoa Joe.
No.
Cesaro.
No.
Damn it.
No.
Big E.
No.
Seth Rollins.
No.
Drew McIntyre.
No.
Andrade.
No.
Malachi
No.
Black.
No.
Jackson Riker.
No.
Wesley Blake.
No.
Steve Cutler.
No.
Alexander Wolf.
No.
Eric Young.
No.
Killian Dane.
No.
Sasha Banks.
No.
Colin Cassidy.
No.
Braun Breaker.
Hill.
No.
Joe Gacy.
No.
Bray Wyatt.
No.
Luke Harper.
No.
Eric Rowan.
No.
Fuck.
No.
I give up.
Yeah, I give up as well.
What's another name for a sword?
Blade?
Katana. What's an opportunity?
A chance?
Katana chance.
Oh, fuck off, you fucking asshole.
And Katana Chance was also an American Ninja Warrior.
Case of Cat Zero. Fuck you.
All right. Next 3 words. Breathtaking. Amazing. Stunning.
Baz.
Ron Bass.
No.
Breathtaking. Amazing. Stunning. Steve Austin?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Breathtaking. Amazing. Stunning. Jack Swagger.
Nope.
Jack Swagger's Soaring Eagle?
No.
So what were the 3 words?
Breathtaking.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And stunning.
Hint.
Awe-inspiring.
Cody Rhodes.
No.
Owen Hart.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got nothing.
Got nothing?
I got nothing. I can't even fathom a guess.
All right. Breathtaking, amazing, stunning, and awe-inspiring are all synonyms for awesome for Mike Awesome.
Fuck off.
What?
love this game.
Next 3 words.
I used to like this game. I came up with this game.
Yeah, you did. I remember.
Okay. The next 3 words are beast, east,
Bam
city.
Bam Bigelow.
Nope.
Oh.
What was the last word?
Beast, east, city.
Brock Lesnar?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Bam.
Beast. He competed at Beast in the East, defending, actually just in a singles match, squashing Kofi and Suplex City.
Bitch.
I got one tonight. That's better than nothing. Let's go with I guess all right. Nitro, O'Neal, Xavier.
Tegan Knox.
Fuck this game!
Ah! That's a good one. That's a good one. All right. My last 3. This is a thinker.
I don't even care. I'm not even writing them down. I don't even
2 weeks in a row.
All right, last 3 words. Commandments, toes, knockout.
James Mitchell.
No. Commandments. Just be clear.
What in the fuck are you talking about?
You know damn well his words don't mean shit. It's the letters.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to think of the letters.
Is it the letters?
CT. What was the last one?
Knockout.
Knockout. CTK. It's not Nick Gage. CTK. Christian Gage. No.
I think you're focusing too much on the letters and not what the words represent.
You fucking suck.
What was the T?
Toes.
Oh, Tony Atlas.
No.
Oh.
Lots of twists.
No, that was actually, I didn't even think of that. Commandments, toes, and knockout.
Mike Tyson?
Nope. That'd be ear, not toes.
Well, I was thinking knockout.
Yeah.
Hint.
Chair.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Take a seat. Commandments, toes, knockout. And your hint being chair.
Jim Cornette.
Nope.
Jerry Lawler.
Nope.
Bill Watts.
Nope.
Eddie Graham.
You're way too far back.
I have fucking no idea.
More recent than that.
Yeah, I still have fucking no idea, so fuck you.
Commandments.
Oh,
Toes.
Snitsky?
No.
Steve Austin.
No. Knockout. Chair.
I don't know, and I don't care.
Nick?
No, I got nothing.
All right. There are 10 commandments.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10 toes.
Lick my crap.
There's a 10. A 10 counts a knockout. Chair for chairman. Ty Dillinger / Sean Spears.
All right, I'm gonna head out.
My last 3 words. Sun. Ring. General.
Walter?
No.
I didn't think it'd be that easy.
Sun. Ring. General.
Surd. Cody Rhodes.
No.
Dustin Rhodes.
Is it S-O-N or S-U-N?
S-O-N.
Oh, good call.
Yeah, because I wrote down S-U-N.
Ah.
Randy Orton.
No.
Hint.
Little.
Hornswoggle?
Yep.
Ah.
Illegitimate son. The fucking under the ring. Anonymous Raw general manager.
Oh.
Little bastard.
He's a little person.
That too.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking done with this game.
You said that last week.
Yeah, you say that every week now.
I'm done with this game, man.
It's because you suck.
Like I
Bitch.
Tegan Knox, I can understand. Like okay, yeah, he got Oro Mensa.
Yeah, that was pretty.
I cannot believe he saw through that one.
Yeah.
ORO. What else am I supposed to think?
What else are you supposed to think? You know what? Read about it on my website. It's www.suckmydick.com.
I'm not going to that
All
website.
right. Let's see.
Don't go to that website, Shelby.
Don't do it, Shelby.
You sure? He said to
Yes.
go.
Don't do it. You're not gonna like it.
I don't know. I mean,
this is everywhere.
Well, what if you know what? Never mind. Joke's going
Can't
nowhere.
even complete the sentence.
Joke's going nowhere.
All right, now we're going to get into our review of the Royal Rumble 1993, which is, despite the actual pay-per-view, it's one of my favorite personal Royal Rumble matches, and I'll get into why that in a minute. But before we get to that, we got to give a shout out to one of or technically now our only sponsor, the great people over at MoviesRUSA.net. The great people over at MoviesRUSA.net. They release great titles that are either hard to find on Blu-ray and DVD or have never been released on Blu-ray and or DVD. And you can head on over there, pick you up some great titles for a great reasonable price. And if that price just isn't reasonable enough for you, you can use our checkout code. And Shelby, what's that checkout code?
3-way.
3-way. Normally I say the word, not the number, but you can use either one now. We got them both on lock now.
Hell yeah.
So if you're like, I don't know which one to use, use either one. And
Just
you
don't put them both in.
Either way.
Just don't put them both in.
Don't put them both in.
Doesn't work.
But if you use one or the other, you will save how much, Nick?
50%.
50% on your purchase. That's right.
Damn.
And they just released the Netflix show Alice in Borderland on Blu-ray, which if you guys haven't seen Alice in Borderland, holy shit.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good. It is so good. It's a Japanese show. It's dubbed over, so if you're like, I don't want to read subtitles, you don't need to read it. It's dubbed. It's fantastic. If like Squid Game's just a little too hardcore for you, tone it down a notch.
I didn't even try to watch Squid Game.
Really?
Sorry.
Oh man,
I'm not into it.
Oh man, Alice in Borderland's great.
Battle Royale. I've seen the Hunger Games. Meh.
Really?
Yeah.
Squid Game, I thought Squid Game was only one of those ones where I was just like, everybody's talking about it, let me check it out, and then I was just like, wow, this is really good. But Alice in Borderland, I think I just saw like on Netflix, and I was just like, what the hell is this? And I watched it, fucking fell in love with it. It's phenomenal. It's highly check it out, and you can get it on moviesrusa.net. get it half off. And if you spend over $50 at Movies Are USA,
ain't that a bitch?
Yeah, if you spend over $50 at MoviesAreUSA.net, free shipping. Everybody loves free shipping. Yeah.
Especially now.
Exactly. You know? But if you're like, hey, I don't really want to spend that much, hey, that's cool. Only $5 shipping for under $50. You know? But international listeners. Yeah. International listeners, we know you're listening. We look at the analytics. Most of them are in Canada. Who would have ever known? This American fucking kid right here would be making...
because they think I'm sexy.
Yeah. Who would ever known this American kid right here would be making a podcast that's mainly listening to...
Whoa.
Do what?
Why was I told to fuck myself?
Because the Canadian listeners think I'm sexy and not you.
Wait, what?
Because we have a lot of Canadian listeners.
We do. That is our main demographic.
I thought you were angry at that fact.
No, I'm not angry at that fact.
All right. Then why'd you say
I'm sexier than you?
Well, that's probably fine.
Okay, we can argue who's sexy later. I got to finish the ad. All right. But yes, Canada is our main demographic. Who had ever known this American kid would be making a podcast that's mainly listened to in Canada? But Canada, France, United Kingdom, Germany, United Arab Emirates, even India. We've got some listeners over in India. You can also enjoy the goodness that is MoviesAreUSA.net. All we ask is that you pay the exact shipping charge because it is very expensive to ship overseas and or out of the country. So just head on over to MoviesAreUSA.net and you can still use that checkout code 3-way and save yourself 50% on your purchase. Just pay the exact shipping cost. So MoviesAreUSA.net, proud sponsor of the 3-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast. All right, let's get into it. Royal Rumble 1993. Bobby the Brain Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon going to guide us through this here.
God rest their souls.
Yeah, and right off the bat, I should say, Monsoon saying the word belt quite a bit.
Yeah. 93, man.
Yeah.
I did notice, though, and I'm not specifically to this pay-per-view, but if you listen to old Gorilla Monsoon, he sounds a lot different pre, like, Vince era of WWE.
Yep.
Like, he's just a totally different commentator.
Will you stop it?
That's the thing. Like, he just
periods for sure. Yeah.
Well, it's like what all the commentators sound like now, and it's just, I don't know. It's not the greatest.
First match of the night, the Steiner brothers, who are very over. At first, I thought this was in Michigan and thought that's why they were so over. But apparently, this took place in California. Taking on
WCW territory, though, wouldn't it? It technically would be.
No, that'd be Georgia.
Well, yeah, but I mean in 93.
Yeah. Taking on Bo and Blake of the Beverly Brothers.
Fun fact, Bo Beverly is Von Wagner's daddy.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
The one thing that got me was like somebody had a Beverly Brothers sign in the crowd.
Oh, no.
They had a close-up of a guy with a Beverly Brothers.
I saw that. I'm like, well, wait, what?
Yeah. And then Gorilla Monsoon says on commentary, Bo and Blake have enjoyed tremendous success in the World Wrestling Federation. I'm like, when?
Yeah, right.
I mean, they were around for a while, but they never really got over.
No, nobody ever really talks about them either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then my opinion of this changes, but like at first the match was going slow for me, and Monsoon was just like, "We got a blockbuster of a match going here." I'm like, "What match are you watching, dude?" But my opinion changes. I'll give him that. And again, Monsoon was trying really hard to get this match over on commentary.
Yeah.
But Scott hits a hell of a belly to belly overhead suplex. Love the crab. Oh yeah, love the Boston crab that one of the Beverly Brothers had on. Then the other Beverly Brother just comes in and drops an elbow on him. I thought that was pretty cool. Nice double underhook by Scott. He hit that double underhook suplex really well, or powerbomb. I'm sorry. And goddamn, Rick almost killed that Beverly Brother with that German suplex. Holy shit.
Yeah.
And the Beverly Brothers, did they seriously just try a Doomsday device?
Yeah.
Yep.
This actually being more fun towards the middle of the match. At first, I was just like, this is boring as shit. That's why I was writing down this shit. Like, what do you mean we got a blockbuster going here? Monsoon's really trying to sell me on this match. But it actually picked up a little bit towards the end. I started liking it a little bit more towards the end. I think if they had a little bit more time, I would have enjoyed it even more. So 3.25 star.
I give it 3 stars. A decent little match. It could have been given a little more time, like you said, but 3 stars.
It wasn't for a title, and it didn't. Was there really a rivalry going? It didn't really feel like it, but it was a good match, and I mean, it was a standard Steiner's match near the end, especially. But it was a standard, just straight up heel babyface tag match. It was good. 3 out of 5.
I find it weird to see Scott Steiner pre-Big Papa Pump days, though.
He's so much better pre Pop Pump, though. I think, not his promos. But he looks more
in the ring. He looks more serious. He looks like he should be fucking in the ring.
Well, he was a legit wrestler too.
I have whatever the fuck Steiner math is.
Yeah, and like all the bullshit that happened later on at WCW with those fucked up promos he did.
Mm-hmm.
Like this is just I much prefer this kind of Steiner for sure.
All right. And I wanted to mention, like, even though the Royal Rumble match itself in 1993 is actually like one of my favorite like Royal Rumble matches, like it's very rare that I've ever seen the undercard for this match. So like a lot of these matches were like somewhat new to me.
Mm-hmm.
So like this Steiner's Beverly Brothers match, when it came out, I was like, really? This was the opener? I had no fucking idea. A lot of these matches, I was just like, really? This match? The only one I was really aware of was Razor and Brett later. But like all the rest, I was just like, really? This happened on the card?
See, this next one I remembered, not from watching it back then, but I mean, I remembered it was on the card because I actually had this box set.
I could have sworn this happened on Raw, but whatever. Anyway,
it did happen on Raw.
Yeah, I think it happened after.
I thought like whatever. The next match is the Rockers Collide. Shawn Michaels, the newly crowned Heartbreak Kid, taking on the other Rocker, Marty Jannetty.
Shawn! Sherry Martel.
Yeah, I kind of liked her version a lot.
I prefer his version, to be honest with you.
Did you know?
Written by Jimmy Hart.
Yeah.
Did you know there's a third version of that song?
Is it Kurt Angle?
Just sexy Kurt.
No, not that one. There's one there's one sung by Sherry, one sung by Shawn Michaels,
and one by Jimmy Hart.
No, there's actually one sung by Vince.
Really?
What?
Yes. Fun fact.
I gotta see if I can find this.
But in the video, they did the video package, which back then their video packages are nothing like they are today. Their video package is essentially just a recap, like, hey, this is how we got here. But I know they.
Oh my God! So sorry to interrupt you here, but it is on YouTube.
Yeah, told you.
Oh my God. Sorry, go
on. But their video packages back then.
Send that to me.
Yeah, put it in the group chat. Yeah. Their video packages back then were essentially recaps, so it wasn't like they had today. But like also they went through that phase where like they had to censor the WWF logo and censor anybody that said WWF. This show was like riddled with double standards. But like in the video package, like they're just like WW, where they censored the F. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm sorry. You need to be left alone?
You talking to me?
Yeah, you.
Sorry, man. I was just looking it up to send it in the group chat.
So they censored the WWF name in the video package, but not when Fink said it.
Right.
So that kind of bothered me. Remember SummerSlam 05 when Shawn was just overselling for Hogan?
Yeah.
He was kind of doing that here for Marty.
He was, and to be honest with you, if you go back to a lot of Shawn Michaels matches, he did that a lot. It wasn't as egregious and as
Hulk Hogan match. Was nothing like he did for Hogan.
No,
but like it was here.
It almost kind of it's almost kind of in this match it was more believable, and it almost makes it better the way that he oversells. Because I definitely noticed it.
Because I was like, Sean oversold the knee lift SS05 preview.
That's what makes him such a great babyface. Although he was a really good heel too. But that was because they always said, and I don't know where I've heard this, but I'm sure Bruce has said it, Jim Ross has said it, I think Vince has even said it. They sell to the people in the cheap seats so that they can see what's going on in the match, and that's what he's doing right there. Is he's selling so that they can see it? He's just over exaggerating.
Good dive for 1993 by Marty.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like the ones you would see today, but for 1993, it was a good dive for Marty Jannetty. I never realized how fucking fire Sherry Martel looked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they had like a close.
Hot.
Yeah, they had a close up of her at ringside at one point. I was like, well, damn.
I didn't like the face paint shit though. It was, I don't know. It was.
I see. It's too bad Sherry Martel died, because I still think she would be a Fox today if she was still alive.
Oh yeah,
probably.
I forgot what move it was, but Sean had Marty in some type of, I don't know if it was a knee lock or knee bar or something, but Marty clearly tapped.
Yeah, he was just slapping the mat in like frustration. I see what you're saying though.
That's a tap out.
Yeah, it wasn't really though. It was more meant for frustration. And I don't know. It looked like a tap. I could see where you're saying that.
Towards the end of the match, the crowd was hot.
Mm-hmm.
Hot for Marty Jannetty.
Yeah.
I mean, if Marty could have stayed off the drugs and everything, I don't think that term, the Marty Jannetty, would be applicable today.
That's what I was thinking this whole match was. If he could have stayed out of the fucking shit, he could have been huge.
Yeah.
Maybe not world champion huge,
but mid-card main event, like main event fodder, absolutely.
Yeah. Because like the crowd was hot for him here. They were getting behind him and everything. If he could have just stayed out the drugs and everything, lots of good false finishes from Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Great sell by Marty on the Sweet Chin Music. Oh, I'm sorry. Reverse crescent kick.
The kick was kind of shit though. Like it was not what the super
I had this at a 3, but after talking about, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 here.
I gave it a 3.5 too.
The only other note I had on this match is during like the finish, Michaels elbowed the ref. And it kind of looked like they tried to sell it off as he accidentally did it, but he literally looked back and smacked the ref in the fucking face. So it's like, I think he just said, I'm just going to
accident about it. I'm just going to fucking elbow the ref.
Yeah. I was good, and I loved the schmoz at the end, so 4 out of 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Next up was definitely a match I was not expecting on this card.
Yeah.
Bam Bam Bigelow taking on the Big Boss Man, and
fucking hell yeah!
Really?
Oh, we're gonna have 1993. Bam Bam Bigelow and Big Boss Man are both gone today. Yeah, it might not have been much, but it was still what it was. Like, I mean, they got at least a decent match out of each other, as far as I thought. The diving headbutt win for Bam Bam. Fuck yeah, 3 stars.
This match went way too goddamn long. I just was not. I was excited for it. Once I saw it, I was like, really? These two are going to have a match? All right, I'm game for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
It was just too goddamn long. I was like, these two should not still be out here at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was not what I expected, even for 1993.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, what the fuck's going on with these two? Plus, I was expecting something more.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I was expecting. But the match that I don't know. If my brain now, and looking at 93, thinking of Boss Man and Bigelow, I don't know. I had one expectation, and this is not what I got. So I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't have the same enthusiasm for Nick as this one. 2 stars.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. I expected a bit more, but the problem is when you put 2 big men in the ring, it just doesn't usually work out. They're both very talented. I'll give them that. And it wasn't like the worst match I've ever seen, but it didn't do it for me. I gave it a 2 out of 5.
I think this is the one pay-per-view we've ever fucking agreed on. So far, our grades.
And here I am out in the cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you're only out in the cold on one match so far.
Okay, I guess. So.
Yeah. Next up is the WWF Championship. Razor Ramon taking on Bret Hart. My favorite thing, one of my favorite things about this was like, you know, of course they did the recap to get to how we are, and they show Razor Ramon attacking Owen Hart, and he's like, "Hey Rocket, your daddy teach you that one, man?" Yeah. That was great. Your daddy teach you that one, man? Huh? That kid who got Bret Hart's glasses and got a toothpick flicked at him gave no fucks about either one. He got the glasses and he wasn't excited. Razor Ramon flicks a toothpick at him, didn't give a fuck. He didn't give a fuck about either one. You figured
I'll bet you couldn't do that nowadays either, like the flicking the toothpick.
Yeah.
Like they probably get charged.
That's a lawsuit right there, man.
Yeah, no shit.
But like I just love you figured he'd react to one or the other, but he didn't. He had no reaction to either fucking one.
Yeah.
Good selling of the leg by Razor. Gotta love the Will You Stop by Monsoon. Crowd was hot all night long, and this was the match they died on. I just heard crickets at one point. I was like, wait a minute, what happened to all the excitement?
Yeah.
You know, they were hot all night until it died here. Too many goddamn rest holds, man. I'm okay with the rest hold and slowing it down, brother, but like they went for too many fucking rest holds. You know, I think they did like fucking 4 in a row. Like they did the nerve grip, the fucking chin lock, the arm bar, and like a knee hold or some shit. I don't know. They did like 4 in a row at one point. And I was
saw
really?
2 in a row for sure.
You know, good dive by Bret. I love how they were doing that sequence near the end, and Bret gets fucking Razor in a pin, and Earl's just Earl's just standing there. Then all of a sudden he's like, "Oh fuck, I gotta count." And then he counts to 2, and then we get the sharpshooter for the win. God bless Scott Hall, Bret Hart, and everything. I will say this kept my attention. I was more like listening to all the old jokes that Bobby Heenan could fucking throw out at Stu and Helen.
Yeah.
Because even for 1993, Stu and Helen looked like they were fucking, 112.
Lawler was still better at it though.
Yeah. But it kept my attention. It was decent. Three.
I give it 3.5 for the same reasons. I can't really add anything to it. The end of the match was great. Like, I mean, but yeah, no, I give it 3.5 for the same reason.
Just that, that moment where Earl's just standing there and there's that pin and he's like, a split second, like, oh fuck, I gotta count.
Yeah. I don't really like to call them rest holds, but I do enjoy that where you're trying to get sympathy for the babyface and then he kind of like gets out of it and the crowd's supposed to get all hype and shit. But there was
that's fine.
Yeah,
when you do it once. But when you do it 2, 3, 4 times in a row, it gets a tad excessive.
You could do it twice in a row, but I agree, 4 times in a row is a little much. I did think it was still a pretty good match. I gave it a 3 out of 5.
God. Okay. Plus they had the debut of Narcissist Lex Luger. I think Lex Luger turned Heenan gay for this segment.
Yeah.
Never noticed that Lex's music was really good. I don't know, the music they were playing for this, I was like, well, I don't know if it was like a dub in or something, but it was really good. I love how they kind of like Lex. Like, they were cheering for him and everything until he started talking. Like, the second he started talking, until he started talking, that's when people were just like, oh, fuck this. Boo!
Yeah.
Like, when he was flexing and everything, people were just like, yay, But then, Heenan tried his damnedest to get Lex over, though.
Yeah, holy fuck, was he... God damn, I couldn't even watch this because he was just so annoying.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't care for that.
I watched this pay-per-view from beginning to end, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
So yeah, so that I just wanted to point that out with the Lex Luger thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and finally we have the 1993 Royal Rumble match. Coming in at number 1 is last year's winner, Ric Flair. Which we'll probably end up reviewing it probably eventually one day. I don't know if we keep doing this, but the 1992 Royal Rumble gets a lot of praise. And listen, and it's even I've seen it end up on people's like greatest matches of all time, which hey, that's fine. It's subjective, and it's a fine Rumble. I'm not saying the 1992 Royal Rumble is the shit. I'm not saying that at all. But like to be that high on a fucking pedestal,
yeah,
I disagree.
Yeah.
It's a fine Rumble. I'm not going to sit here and deny I can.
But there are a lot of other fine Rumbles as opposed
like this one. Like this one gets overlooked in my opinion.
And I mean, the 92 one was a feat for Ric Flair.
Yeah, it was
that time, right? So
yeah, at
I mean,
the time, I was the first.
I think
time,
that's a lot of it.
Yeah, it was the first time an early number like that went all the way and won.
Yeah, number 3, right? That's what Flair was.
Number 3
in that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this year he comes out at number 1, and he does. The only note I wrote down
Bob Backlund, hotter.
Yeah.
The only note I wrote down for Ric Flair here is nice sell from Perfect's knee. Like when he does the knee lifts and Ric Flair just sold it. But yeah, Bob Backlund, Hatta, number 2, Bob Backlund. He came out. This is why this is one of my favorite fucking Royal Rumbles. All right, because of Bob Backlund. Bob Backlund came out at number 2 to fucking crickets.
Yeah.
Nobody in that fucking arena gave 2 shits about Bob Backlund.
And last is the third last.
Lasted the third last, and by the time he was the third last in there,
everybody was like, "Oh fuck yeah!"
If Bob Backlund would have won that Rumble, oh, they would have fucking loved him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the look he gives when he eliminates Rick Martel at the end, the fucking look like that. Holy shit! I got Rick Martel out, man. Like that fucking look is just classic.
Yeah.
He has probably one of the best Royal Rumble performances from a non-winner I've ever fucking seen. He's like one of the main reasons I love this fucking Royal Rumble so much.
Wow.
Yeah, because like I mean, name another Rumble where somebody comes out like that, gets no fucking reaction, and then
wins the crowd over.
I can't.
Wins the crowd over like that, and then gets around a course of boos when they're fucking eliminated like that.
Yeah.
Fucking tremendous.
I think Ric Flair and Bob Backlund would have been an interesting match if they ever did it.
Yeah.
That's one I would like to see. Would have liked to see.
Bob Backlund, hotter.
So like that's why I always sing the praises of this Rumble. It always gets so overlooked because of one thing that happens that I'll mention later. But coming in at number 3 is Papa Shango, and there he goes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Number 4 is Ted DiBiase, and he didn't really do much of anything of note. I just wrote nice showing. Ted DiBiase.
Yeah, he was in there for a while.
He was. Number 5 is Nasty Boy Brian Knobbs, and fuck, I love me some Brian Knobbs, man. He was an underrated singles guy. He had a nice little singles run in WCW. He took a hell of a bump for his elimination. Took that dive over the top rope.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Virgil. Hide your breadsticks and your fuck money, because here comes Virgil. I can't take credit for that joke. That's fucking Brian Zane's joke. I can't take it. But Ted went right for the only black guy in the ring.
Well, he was feuding with him at the time, wasn't he?
I think so. Yeah, there's some kind of feuding. Yeah, and like Virgil's elimination was never shown. All of a sudden, you just hear Gorilla Monsoon saying Virgil was eliminated, and it's like, what happened to him?
Berserker.
Yeah. Jerry Lawler, number 7. I just wrote nice bump. Something else must have happened though. I don't know. Nice bump. Yeah. Number 8 is motherfucker, it's Max Moon. Oh shit, Max Moon, and he's gone.
He lasted a little bit longer than Shango.
He did. Yes, he did. He actually lasted longer than Papa Shango. Number 9 is Tenaru. Came out the crickets.
Genichiro Tenryu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 10 is Mr. Perfect. And again, this is another weird spot where they decided to censor the phrase WWF. I noticed that. This would have been, considering the reaction he got, Mr. Perfect coming out here, this could have been a perfect spot where they could have fucking pulled the trigger on Mr. Perfect to make him a main event guy finally.
Yeah, interesting that they didn't.
Yeah.
Also, his elimination came with who was it? Not Perfect. Ted DiBiase was like stomping him on the ropes. Jerry Lawler's grabbing him on the outside, and then for some reason, Coco's like, "I'm gonna get in on this."
Yeah.
Coco fucking beware. Number 11 is Skinner. Right. Okay.
Sure.
Good elimination though, I guess, because he does the skin the cat, and then Perfect comes back with a drop kick, sending him over. I thought that was pretty cool. And then number 12, Coco Beware comes out doing a weird dance, hiking his pants up. Right on. I found it weird that he tried to headbutt a Samoan, which we all know is a bad idea, but then even Coco no-sold the headbutt.
He's got a strong head.
Apparently.
Beware.
But I did like he no-sold the headbutt with I think it was Samu at the time. And once he realized like the headbutt wouldn't work, he fucking stomps the foot of Samu. I thought that was pretty fucking cool. And then number 13 is Samu. Goddamn, great elimination bump there.
Yeah.
From Taker. Like Taker like fucking picked him up by the neck and like, oh god, go and watch that one. Shit. And number 14 is the Berserker, which has one of my favorite quotes from this Royal Rumble, and that is Husk, give him a husk for me, big boy. Go get him. One of my favorite Bobby Heenan quotes there.
Yeah.
Number 15, The Undertaker. There's, and we all know Undertaker comes in, cleans house. Then the Giant Gonzalez, formerly known as Elegante, debuts with his fucking fur suit and everything. There's a great camera shot that, like, I may have seen it before, but maybe just took note of it here. There's a great camera shot where, like, Gonzalez is in the ring staring across at Undertaker, and there's this camera shot, like, right between the legs of Giant Gonzalez, so you see like Gonzalez's legs and you see like Undertaker across the ring and shit. It's a really sweet camera shot. That was really
perspective.
Yeah. Number 16 is Terry Taylor. Well, that was nice, I guess.
Yeah.
Number 17, Damian Demento.
He actually didn't last as long as Papa Shango, by the way.
No, he didn't. It was just like, wow, Terry Taylor's here and he's gone. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 17 is Damian Demento. This is one that, like, not a lot of people talk about either, but Damian Demento is somebody that, like, if you had the exact same character and such today, if that same character debuted today, it'd be over as fuck.
Right.
IRS, again, hell of an elimination bump. These guys are taking some hell of elimination bumps here tonight. Number 19, Tatanka. Still build him as undefeated after he loses the Royal Rumble, which is false. The next three guys, I don't have any notes for. Jerry Sags, Typhoon, Fatu, they all come in. Earthquake. Never understood why he attacked Typhoon first.
Yeah. They were tag teaming at the time, were they not? Yeah.
Like, I guess. I understand a world championship match is on the line. And by the way, this was the first Royal Rumble that offered that as a prize, the 1993 Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I understand that was on the prize, but why not work together first? Like let's live in, we don't know wrestling's a work land, but why
not don't work together in the Royal Rumble match?
But still, work with your partner first. Come down to the two of you, then fight it out.
I guess because he's such a big bastard, he was like, well, I might as well try and get rid of him first.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the only thing I can make sense of.
Coming in next, Carlos Colon. This fiery youngster, and he was like 42 at the time.
I think they said he was 42 too, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, that was Backlund. They kept saying the age.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, Bobby Heenan throughout the whole match. Is Backlund still in there? Backlund is still in there.
Yeah.
And Carlos Colon has like one of my favorite eliminations in this match too. Like Yokozuna throws him over and he catches himself on the apron and stands up and Yoko just turns around and just hits him like, get the fuck out of here. Like, number 25 is El Matador. Tito Santana, I don't have any notes for. Number 26 is the Model. I don't have any notes for. Yokozuna. Number 27, the camera literally shook in that stare off with fucking Earthquake. Like that camera shook. Yeah.
There's the irresistible force meeting the immovable object.
Yeah. They did have a mini feud for a bit on Raw. They even competed in a sumo contest on Raw.
Oh wow.
Because Earthquake used to be a sumo wrestler before.
Right.
Yeah. Number 28 is the Rocket, Owen Hart. That elimination had to fucking hurt.
Yeah.
The way his knee bent and shit. And it looked like he had a little trouble skinning the cat there.
Yeah, he certainly did, eh?
Yeah.
He got caught up in the ropes.
Skinner did it better than him. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Number 29 is the Repo Man. And number 30 is Randy
Darso.
Ooh, yeah.
Now, I just want
to pin the big man.
See, and that's why everybody frowns at this. That's what I wanted to mention. That's why everybody frowns at this Royal Rumble. I don't think it was like Savage trying to pin him. They needed a way to eliminate Savage and still make Yoko look strong. Because if you look, when he quote unquote tries to pin him, right away Yoko gets him in that fucking position to launch him over. So I think it was planned that way.
Yeah. No, for it 100% it was.
Surely
it was made to
that way.
Yeah, it was made to look Yokozuna look like a fucking beast.
Yeah. So like that's why everybody kind of like frowns upon this Royal Rumble, and plus they think the star power for this Rumble is not that good. I mean, there's probably some options in here that you probably could have, taken out and shit. I'm not.
Yeah.
But here I want to mention this: the final 8 men in this Rumble were as follows: Yokozuna, Bob Backlund, all right, which, okay, fine. Rick the Model Martel, who was kind of on the bubble main event at one point, but kind of not. Randy Savage, which, okay. And then the rest were Owen Hart, which at the time, not really in that level. Tito Santana as the Matador. Jerry Sags.
Oh, no.
The Repo Man.
Yeah.
That was 8 of them, right? 1, 2.
I think so. I think you said them all.
It's rather horrendous.
So this was for a world championship match at fucking WrestleMania 9. Can you imagine if it was fucking Bret the Hitman Hart versus Jerry Sags at WrestleMania 9?
Or how about fucking Bret Hart versus a Repo Man?
I'd be down for that one.
Hey, if it was Barry Darso, maybe. But the Repo Man? Oh, I don't know.
Or fucking, what is it? El Matador versus Bret Hart.
Yeah, I could have been down.
Really?
Yep. Tito Santana is the man.
I'm not a big Tito fan.
Tito was dope. Fuck you.
I mean, I don't hate him. I'm just
I don't hate him either, to be fair.
And it's funny that we actually get like Backlund versus Bret Hart like 2 years from now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just found that a really interesting final 8, because it's just like, what if it was Repo Man versus fucking Bret Hart at WrestleMania 9?
Yeah. He was out of those 8, he lasted the least amount of time in the Rumble too.
Repo Man?
Yeah, he was in for 3 minutes and 33 seconds.
Damn, what'd you do? You have it pulled up, or?
I do, actually. Yeah, I was just following you along.
But for like mentioned before, this is one of my favorite Royal Rumbles to watch. Like if I'm ever just like, man, I'm in the mood for a Royal Rumble, I usually look at the '93 one and I'm just like, do I want to watch this one right now? It used to be the '94 Royal Rumble. I used to watch that one quite a bit as a kid. And that's a decent one too to watch. But like after really like understanding more wrestling as I grew up and everything, just Backlund alone in this Rumble is just chef's kiss. And he's just, if you don't know who Bob Backlund is, by the beginning of this match. You sure as fuck know who he is by the end. I love this Royal Rumble 5 stars.
3 stars, solid little Rumble.
Whoa. I beg your pardon? 3?
3.5 stars, solid little Rumble.
I gave it a 4. Solid little Rumble.
All right. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do we give the Royal Rumble 1993?
6.5.
I gave it a 7.
I'm gonna give it an 8 just because of the Bob Backlund thing, and the only match that I really could have lived without on this card was Bam Bam and Boss Man. If maybe take that match off and give Steiners and the Beverly Brothers a little bit more time there, let them get some more shit in. I'd been like, all right on and shit, or maybe give some more time to Marty. No, they had enough time, Marty and Sean, But yeah, give some more time to that opening tag team match, man. This could have been, people would probably be talking differently about the Royal Rumble 93. I love this card. Minus Bam Bam and Boss Man. All right. So that was the Royal Rumble 1993, and next week we will be talking about the Royal Rumble 2003.
Hell yeah.
Who wins that Royal Rumble?
Lesnar.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I wasn't saying for the Rumble match. Just one match specifically I really like.
Yeah. So that's what else is on that card? I don't even know. Hold on.
Lesnar and Big Show.
Well, it's a big show.
I had to know that was coming. Dudley Boys and Storm and Regal.
Wait.
Hold
on. It's Lesnar and Big Show plus Lesnar's in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, Lesnar won it to enter the Royal Rumble. He won the match with Big Show, yeah. Wilson and Marie, Steiner and Triple H.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good old Steiner and Triple H. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it?
Yeah, and then, of course, like the Angle Benoit match.
Where's the Wikipedia page for this?
I got it pulled up right here.
I don't know, but it's not coming up on mine. It's pissing me off. Fine, fuck it, whatever.
Well, you two banter over that. This week's fact. Oh,
wait a minute. Is that the one where they have to get the submissions?
Oh my God! Go on with your fact of the week. Fuck.
Okay, so this week's fact of the week. Since 2011, only 3 WWE stars have held the Intercontinental Championship for more than 200 days. Those 3 are Cody Rhodes, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Gunther.
Wow.
Really? Only 3?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I feel like that should be more.
Should be, but Vince would say otherwise.
Yeah, probably.
Pal.
All right, now we're going to move on to one of Shelby's favorite games you like to play here. He said what? This is where we put in a funny little mouthpiece that makes us talk honey. Yeah. And then we say wrestling. We say wrestling related phrases and see if the other people can figure out what we're saying here. So, what would you guys like first? 1 or 2?
2.
50.
50 it is. All right. And 50 is obscure matches. These are going to be matches that you don't see every day.
All right.
Good luck with this one.
Yeah, thanks.
I get the scars. Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Toronto Deathmatch.
Deathmatch.
Toronto Deathmatch?
No, Toronto Deathmatch.
Piranha Deathmatch.
There you go.
Ah.
Piranha Deathmatch, I think they've done some in Japan, and there was also one on Wrestling Society X.
Yeah, that sounds about right for the Japan anyway.
Match.
King of the Mountain match.
No.
King of the Road match.
There you go.
Ah.
Match.
Say that again.
Match.
Guerrilla Warfare match.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm.
Match.
Barbed wire rope match?
No. Match.
Texas bull rope match?
No. Match.
Something on a pole match.
No, goddamn, listen. So let me dry this off.
Yeah, no worries.
Match.
Huh.
Judy Bagwell on a pole match.
Goddamn, Nick, you suck. Match.
Oh, God.
No.
Fuck.
No.
Royal Rumble match?
No. These are matches you don't see all the time. We see a Royal Rumble match every year.
Well, once a year, sure, but you don't see one every day.
Goddamn, sorry, you suck.
I understood that.
Match.
I keep hearing bull rope.
I have nothing.
All right, one more time.
Match.
Fuck, I got nothing either.
You're close. Brahma bull rope match.
Oh, fuck.
And the last one here. I don't know. Again.
Counting down to Armageddon.
There you go. All right.
I'm going next.
All right.
A or B?
Hey,
B.
I knew you were going to do that. So I was
You know what? To break the tie, I am going to say B. It's AEW Stables.
Oh, there's 87 of them, so.
RDD. Huh. Okay. Hardy Family Office.
Hardy Family Office?
Yeah, that's the one, yeah. Okay.
Are they still a thing?
No.
Nah.
Next one. Olga Helia. Olga Helia.
Huh?
Olga Helias.
Something affiliates.
Yeah.
Olga Helias.
All the affiliates.
No.
Hogo affiliates.
No. Oh, jeepers. Fucking spit the piece right out of my mouth.
Jesus.
Giggity.
Olga Helias.
Hogan affiliates.
No.
Algar
No.
failures.
Olga Helias.
Algar failures.
No.
Jericho appreciators.
No.
The Japs.
No.
Stop saying that.
Been a while.
Olga Helias.
Well, I got nothing, man.
Yeah, me neither, man.
Yeah.
Mogul affiliates.
What the fuck is that?
Swerve's
new
new
one.
stable.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the next one. RD. Dahahi.
Death Triangle?
Dahahi.
The Factory.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Jump in my big claw. The cool just got cooler.
No. Got
cool, Tony got cooler.
Fuck you.
I'm just saying what I hear.
That cool Conrad.
That cool Conrad cooler.
The Blackpool Combat Club.
There you go.
There we go.
That's it.
You're welcome.
The pinnacle.
The Pinnacle.
There you go. Oh.
All right. 1 or 2?
2.
1.
2. Well, he said 2 first, so you lose. Royal Rumble locations.
Oh, what the fuck?
God damn it, Shelby, you suck.
That's not how easy you guys think it is. Alright.
Huh?
Texas.
Houston, Texas.
That's correct. Houston, Texas. Thank you.
Anaheim, California.
That's correct. Naturally.
Detroit, Michigan.
That's correct. Now her.
Huh?
Phoenix, Arizona.
Phoenix, Arizona.
That's correct. And the last one.
Toronto, Ontario.
No. Ontario.
Something, Ontario.
Ontario.
Hartwig, Ontario.
No.
Hamilton, Ontario.
That is correct. The very first Royal Rumble took place in Hamilton, Ontario.
That's right.
All right, and your last category for me is ECW alumni. Iris.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Francine.
Francine.
God damn. Ariane.
911?
Where the fuck did you hear 999?
Wow. Out of your fucking mouth.
Ariane.
Barry Windham.
Huh?
I don't think Barry Windham ever worked for ECW.
Ariane.
Perry
Jerry Lynn.
There you go, Jerry Lynn. There you go. Dumbass.
Don Callis.
No. I just said Cyrus.
Yeah.
Doug Furness?
No.
That does sound like Don Callis, I will say.
Nothing.
One more time.
Uh-huh.
I feel
John
like
Cronus.
John Cronus. There you go.
And
the last one, Cassidy.
Cassidy?
No.
Chastity.
Yeah, Chastity. There you go.
Ah.
All right, there you go.
Okay, so next category. Wrestling big men.
All right.
Pressure.
Mexico.
No. Viscera.
Viscera.
There you go, yeah. Viscera. That's it. Haystack Calhoun.
Haystack
Haystacks
Calhoun.
Calhoun.
There you go, yeah. Next one, Akeem.
Akeem.
There you go. Yeah, sorry, got it. Yeah. Next one, Giant Gonzalez.
Giant Gonzalez.
There you go. Yeah. And the last one, Satnam Singh.
Satnam Singh.
There you go. All right.
All right.
You didn't want to play this week, Nick. You should have just said so.
Hey, fuck you. I tried to come up with something different.
I didn't. So, last category here: Royal Rumble winners.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Yeah, it's weird, eh? All right. First guy. Okay.
Hulk Hogan.
Jim Duggan.
Jim Duggan is correct. Yes. I see. Hey.
Big John Studd.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Now I see. X here.
John Cena.
Yeah. X here.
Pig Venus.
Yeah, that's it. He get it.
Lex Luger.
Lex Luger is correct. Yes.
Technically, he didn't win, but okay.
Yeah, he is a co-winner. No sure.
Mr. McMahon.
That's correct. Yeah, hi. And last one.
Alberto Del Rio.
That's correct. I shouldn't have said it like that. I should have fucking said his name in a different way.
All right. There we go. That was He Said What? And that was our after game that we like to play here. Ugh. And that usually leads us into our vintage pick of the week, which we usually give you guys something that you should seek out and watch, or, you know, whether it be a match, a promo, a commercial, something that we just think you should look up and check out there. So, Nick, what's your vintage pick of the week?
Eric Bischoff shows Jeff Jarrett how to properly use a guitar. It's a TNA Impact episode. Jeff Jarrett ends up blasting him with the guitar after, but Eric Bischoff proves he can play guitar.
Huh.
Interesting. Mine is Royal Rumble 1995, Bret Hart versus Diesel for the WWF Championship.
Wait, 95?
Yes.
But he wins the 95 Rumble.
What? Michaels wins the 95 Rumble.
So why would it be Diesel versus Shawn Michaels?
Didn't I say Diesel versus Bret Hart?
He said Diesel versus Bret Hart.
There you go.
He did.
I'm pretty sure he said Shawn Michaels.
Well, we'll have to listen to that back later.
Yeah,
but it is definitely Bret Hart versus Diesel. If I said Shawn Michaels, I misspoke.
All right. And mine is, WCW used to have their own big battle royal, not the Battle Bowl, but they used to have World War III.
Mm-hmm.
And 60 men, 3 rings, 30 men each. So I went with the very first one they did, the World War III 1995, which was for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship, won by Macho Man Randy Savage.
Ooh, yeah.
So, yeah, I wish they'd bring that back. I know it's, on paper, well, even kind of visually, it's kind of,
Yeah,
stupid.
I don't know. I've tried to watch a couple of them, and I find them, boring compared to the Royal Rumble. Just because, there's eliminations and everything, but, the most fun I have during the Royal Rumble is, when the guy comes out and enters the ring.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And there isn't that in World War III. It was an interesting concept. I mean, AWA used to do
sometimes you just like a good old-fashioned battle royal, and this is taking it to the next level,
Yeah, maybe I should give that one a try then.
I kind of like it. It's always frowned upon, but I like it. But there's the bell, so we know what that means. That signifies the end of the Three-Way Dance Wrestling Podcast this week. Like we said earlier, next week we are reviewing the 2003 Royal Rumble, because it is Royal Rumble month here. We're going to be doing retro pay-per-view reviews of Royal Rumbles leading up to the 2023 Royal Rumble. And then after that, who the fuck knows? I don't know. Maybe we'll do some more movie reviews. Who knows? We'll figure out something. I don't know. Maybe if I can borrow enough money from Nick and Shelby. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe, you know.
Don't count on it.
Yeah.
Oops.
What was I gonna say? So yeah, that's all we really have to add here, you know. And who knows? Maybe by this time next week, you know, WWE will be sold to good old Disney or something. You know?
Or Tony.
Or the Saudis.
Or the Saudis. Or Tony. You know. Wouldn't it be weird if just like fucking Impact just buys goddamn?
That'd be fucked.
It'd be like when Vince bought fucking WCW for like nothing.
Jeff Jarrett suddenly is working for Impact again.
That'd be great.
Dixie Carter. Dixie's just I have all this money
Dixie
for
Carter
years. Fuck you all.
Dixie Carter comes out of nowhere and buys fucking WWE.
Man.
Oh God, please no.
Could you imagine?
I don't want to.
She comes
the
out.
Ultimate coup after 20 years.
She comes out and pulls a page. She's like, "Did you miss me?"
Nope, nobody did.
The only name on this contract says Dixie Carter.
And then EC3 walks out. It says Carter, but it says Ethan Carter.
Control your narrative.
Control your narrative, folks.
Is that still a thing?
He's trying because he lost like Karrion Kross and
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Those are going to be his like main guys.
Yeah.
So he said he basically has to restructure and shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's going to do it for us. We will see or hear you guys next week. Be sure to check out previous episodes on youtube.com/theartistv1 or other ones on Amazon, Apple, and Spotify. So till next week, guys, for Nick and Shelby, I'm the Artist1, and be bruisey.